What up, everybody? Blaze One Sports and Week One of the NFL season. 2022 season is over. Sunday Night Football was last night. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat my Dallas Cowboys 19-3 in what was pretty much a snooze fest. So let's get into it. Sunday Night Football last night. Buccaneers win 19-3 over the Cowboys. First off, let's get started. Late in the game, Dak gets hurt. He's out. It turns out he's going to be out for a couple weeks, maybe most of the season. He's going to need surgery on his throwing hand, his thumb. He torn some ligaments or something. Jerry Jones said in his press conference, check out my video I dropped last night. So Dak's going to be done for a while. So Cowboys season's pretty much over unless they go out and get Jimmy G. Maybe that will help. Strong arm quarterback. He's the best quarterback available. But other than that, I mean, even with Dak, before he went out, the Cowboys looked like trash. Before I get into the stats, let me just go over my opinion of the game real quick. I watched the game. I'm going to watch every Cowboys game this year, and I'm trying to watch just as many football games as I can this year. So anyways, Cowboys, Dak gets hurt, so he's done for a while. Our season, it's time to rebuild. We needed to rebuild anyway, so now is the time to rebuild because Dak's out. We're going to be stuck with Cooper Rush, who sucks. He's garbage. And Will Greer, who we haven't really seen yet, but we have no quarterback right now. So do we go out and get Jimmy G, or do we just tank and rebuild? Zeke, he didn't do too much. When he did get the ball, he had 10 carries for 5. He averaged like over 5 yards a carry, but he only had 10 carries. So he needs more touches. CeeDee Lamb's not looking like a number one receiver. He's good and athletic, but he just doesn't have that number one title. He's not looking like it. He's a good like number 2, number 3. So we should have kept Coop. We should have kept a solid number 1. Our offensive line is banged up, missing some key players. Offensive line doesn't look good. So there's lots of holes. Lots of places where Dallas didn't look good last night. Dallas only scored 1 field goal in the first quarter, and that was it. Their offense wasn't there. Their defense was playing good though. Dallas Cowboys defense held Tom Brady to only 1 touchdown and only field goals in the first half. Micah Parsons is a beast. He's picking up where he left off last year. He had 2 sacks in the game. I think 1 in the first, 1 in the second. But Micah Parsons is all over the field. He's looking good, so that's a bright spot. Like I said, our defense is looking good. We didn't really give up too many points, only gave up 1 touchdown. But offensively, we're not there. Only 3 points isn't going to cut it. I still say fire McCarthy. We need a new head coach. Everyone's already saying bring in Sean Payton. McCarthy was a bad hire to start with. So now with Dak's out for a while, time to rebuild. We'll get into that on another video. But this is Sunday Night Football. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, they look good. Brady looked good. He's still slinging the ball. Fournette, which they were contemplating on resigning. He's actually the starting running back. He looked good. Godwin got hurt. And Julio Jones in his first game as a Buccaneer, I think he only had 2 receptions. He didn't do too much, but 1 reception, he caught like a 40-yard bomb. So other than that, Buccaneers looking good. I thought the Cowboys were going to win because I thought Father Time was going to catch up to Brady, and I thought he was just going to be awful this year. I thought he was going to be old. But I was proven wrong once again by Tom Brady. So Tom Brady's looking good still, looking like he could play a couple more years. And Sunday Night Football is over. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers beat Dak Prescott and the Cowboys 19-3. So let me know what your guys' opinion on the game. Like I said, Cowboys looked horrible. They only scored 3 points. There was no offense. Their defense looked good though. Dak Prescott was 14 of 29, 134 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Cooper Rush, 17 of 13, 64 yards. Ezekiel only had 10 carries for 52 yards. Dak had 2 rushes for 11 yards, and Pollard only had 6 carries for 8 yards, so Pollard didn't do nothing. Noah Brown, the Cowboys' leading receiver, 5 receptions for 68 yards. Dalton Schultz needs to get more involved. He had 7 receptions for 62. CeeDee Lamb only had 2 receptions for 29 yards. Like I said, we should have kept Cooper Rush. That was stupid to get rid of him. We needed that protection at the number 1 spot. Houston had 2 receptions for 16 yards. Van Der Esch, he had 6 tackles, 3 assists. Jordan Lewis had 4 tackles. Anthony Brown had 5 tackles. Donovan Wilson had that interception. He had 4 tackles, 1 assist, and an interception. Michael Parsons had the two sacks. And other than that, Turpin, he had 4 returns for 77 yards, no touchdowns. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, Parsons had those 2 quarterback sacks. He had 4 tackles, 1 assist, 2 sacks. So other than that, Cowboys looked terrible. Buccaneers, Tom Brady was 18 of 27, 212 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Fournette had 21 carries for 127 yards. Mike Evans, he had the only touchdown for the Buccaneers, 5 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown. Julio Jones had 3 receptions for 69 yards. And Godwin had 3 receptions for 35 yards, and he got hurt, but there's no report on that yet. The defense for Tampa Bay, Devin White had 7 tackles and 2 sacks. Like I said, Cowboys' offensive line needs to get better. They're dealing with injuries, though. Anthony Nelson had a sack, and Vita Vea had a sack. So the Buccaneers had 4 sacks on the Cowboys. Like I said, their offensive line is still kind of new. They got the rookie. They got some new pieces. They lost some pieces. They're shuffling around. So Sunday Night Football is over. Buccaneers look good. Cowboys look like crap. Dak Prescott is out for probably most of the season. So the Cowboys season is pretty much over unless they go get Jimmy G and make some moves. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Buccaneers 19, the Cowboys only 3 points the whole game. Buccaneers 19, Cowboys 3 points. 4 field goals by Tampa Bay, 1 field goal by Dallas, and a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Dallas's defense, the only bright spot. Michael Parsons, 2 sacks. Donovan Wilson, an interception. And the Dallas defense holds Tampa Bay and Tom Brady to 1 touchdown and 4 field goals. But unfortunately, their offense could only put up 1 field goal. So Dallas looked like a dumpster fire out there. They looked like a joke. And Buccaneers, they looked pretty good. Look just where they took off last year. So let me know what you guys think. Sunday Night Football, Buccaneers 19, Cowboys 3. Thoughts, comments, questions, opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blaze One Sports.